Hey YouTube, my name is Becky, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back if you're new, and I have a surprise for you. Nala. Let me go this way. Nala's home! Nala's home and she's very fat. Oh, thank you for your kisses. Yeah, so Nala's home, yay! So Nala is back in my care. So for those that don't know, I actually don't think I did a video on this. I did on my TikTok, so I do a lot more on TikTok, so if you want you go follow my TikTok there. How many times can I say TikTok? A lot. I used to have 2 cats, Nala was one of them and I had Shafira, and when I found out I was pregnant, actually it was Shafira who told me that I was pregnant. I'd taken a test a few days before and it was negative, and then Shafira actually laid on my belly and she never laid on my belly. And then a few days after she did that, I found out I was pregnant. And then throughout my pregnancy, they were both like, mostly Nala. Nala was very sort of distant towards me. Shafira on the other hand, she was so sweet and so comforting during my entire pregnancy. So then I had my daughter early and she was in NICU for about 4 months. She had to have jaw surgery and stuff. I have a bunch of videos on my daughter's journey if you want to go and watch that. We finally brought her home, and honestly the cats didn't take well to my daughter coming home, and it was a lot because the day my daughter had her big jaw surgery was the day I also found out Shafira, the tabby cat that I used to own, she was diagnosed with diabetes, and she was only 4 at the time, so that's very young for a cat. And the vet at the time that I spoke to on the phone was like basically saying that I needed to put her down. My mum and one of my best friends who are vet nurses, they were both like, no, you do not need to put her down, it is not life-threatening unless they're at a certain age, and it depends on the type that they have. So yeah, Shafira, we started doing insulin injections twice a day. We started getting her proper like expensive food and stuff like that. Then bringing our daughter home, there was a lot of medical stuff that she needed, and it got too much. And not to mention Nala was having a lot of behaviour issues with her bladder and stuff. I'd taken her to the vets lots of times during that period to make sure that it wasn't, you know, a big thing. But it literally was just behaviour, so she was peeing on everything, so she wasn't coping either. So it was just in the best interest of all of us to rehome both my cats. Shafira, we surrendered to the vets, my local vets, because she had diabetes and she was just diagnosed. And Nala I originally sent to my mum's place, but unfortunately within a couple of months, the friend that she was living with, her cat attacked Nala pretty badly. It really shook Nala up, like she just wasn't the same. So then she rehomed Nala again, and this was all up like probably like maybe just over a year ago now. So yeah, and then, you know, over the course of the months that have gone by, I really regretted rehoming them because they're my fur babies. Even though I had a biological, like, human baby, we were getting into a better rhythm as a family, and I just kept feeling so guilty and just, you know, I'd always said to people if I had a chance to have one of them back, I would. I didn't know which one, to be honest, because each one had their separate challenges. So my mum gave me the new contacts of the new owner, and we had been messaging back and forth. She'd been giving me updates and stuff like that. So then it came to about a month ago, I would say now. I had messaged the previous owner and I said, hey, like, when are you free? I'd love to come down and see Nala. And then not long after that, she actually messaged me back and said, hey, I was actually about to message you. I need to rehome Nala. It's just not working out with my other pet. There's a lot of health issues there. I need to focus on them. Is there any chance you could take her back? And I originally actually said no. It's because all of those behaviour issues that she was having when we brought my daughter home, I was afraid that they would come back. And financially, I was like, I don't know. So I was very hesitant, but I did say no at first. And then I thought about it, I was like, no, this has come to me at an opportune time. I would be silly to not at least give it a go. So we're on a 3-month trial at the moment. So far, she's probably been home almost 2 weeks, I would say, and she's been great. There's been no attacks or anything, thankfully, but I'm very aware of Eliana and Nala's surroundings and where they are and how Nala can get away if she needs to, that kind of thing. So then I came back to her and said, hey, look, yes, I'd actually love to take her back and give it a go. Then we brought her home, and the first couple of days were a bit of a mystery because, like I said, there was a couple of times where Nala gave Eliana a little bit of a warning. She never swatted at her, but it was just a growl and a hiss a couple of times. And as soon as I picked up on those cues, I immediately took Eliana away and I locked Nala away. Nala has sort of very slowly gotten used to Eliana. You can hear her at the door. She loves like following her around. She's super gentle with her, even though she's so excited. I'll put a few clips in here, but she's so gentle with her, and it's just so sweet watching them bond together. Their favorite thing to do is to sit at either the front door or the back door and just look out. and it's just so sweet watching them bond. One of the first things I did before bringing Nala home was actually buy a baby gate for our kitchen, because we're in a very small 2x1. I needed a blocked off area where Nala can go but Eliana can't. So far the issues we were having prior, she hasn't done once, so which is really positive, I think, I hope. So once Nala was home, we gave her a little bit to settle in, and then I took her to the vets. At the vets it was just a physical check, all of her regular like worming and any vaccinations that she needed updated with. So I actually originally wanted to do a full blood work, but then ended up just not working out because the vet was very happy with how she was in every other sense other than her weight. So he was like, there's not really a necessity to do. So she's 5.2 kilos, so she is obese. And the last time she was weighed with me in my care, she was, I think, 3.5 or something like that. So she was actually at a good weight the last time I had her. So we put her on a strict feeding routine. So yeah, but I mean, other than that, it's just been a slow process with getting her back in, her fitting into our lifestyle, and her getting used to having Eliana, and Eliana getting used to having her. Yeah, it's just been a process, but it's actually so far, touch wood, there's no wood around me shit. So yeah, so far so good. I mean, we're only almost 2 weeks in, but it's actually been a very smooth transition apart from those first couple of days. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you for your kisses. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.